may now begin your presentation.
What was it like when you were a teenager? What troubled you? Was it your parents, your friends, or you had a question? Well, imagine that you have to make money at the age of 18. We zoomed into teenagers with these problems. They suffer from divorced parents and broken families. Now this boy here has no place to go but the youth shelter. The problem is that he has to leave the shelter when he turns 18.
Our mission is to make these teens independent. Starting our project in 2010, we have accomplished our mission with two audiences. The first audience is a boy who dreamed to become a chef, and the second is a girl who wanted to become a successful cafe manager. And now, let's listen to Yute's story.
When we first met, he was 18 and had to leave the shelter soon. He had to give up his dream of becoming a chef because he couldn't afford the education. Instead, he had to support his family.
But Flightins gave him new hope. First, we found a mentor, a star chef Tonio. Tonio took Yute to a big restaurant marché. It inspired Yute and gave him great motivation.
Next, Flightins helped him to get the proper education to become a chef. We supported Yute to get a cook's license. After Yute got the license, we proposed him to apply to SK Cooking School. The program provided education for young men who have talent but cannot afford the education fee. We believe that this program could help Yute become a competent chef. Yute went through the program successfully, and now he is an intern cook.
따로 얘기해서 하게 해주는 것만 따라가라고 그러면 지금 많이 경험하고 따라가고 후회 안 하고 풀팀 들어가서 원하는 거 하고 인사하는
Let's move on to the next audience.
Our audience, Yeonju, is a 17-year-old girl. Her parents got divorced, and she lost her home. So, she had to stay in youth shelter. The youth shelter where Yeonju stays runs a cafe named Greenare. Greenare provides jobs for teenagers and help them become independent.
But although the cafe opened and months had passed, sales did not increase. And due to the poor sales, Yeonju couldn't earn enough money. So Flightins set out to solve the problem.
First, Greenare is located near many private and franchise cafes. Since it is impossible to relocate, we thought Greenare needed something special to appeal to customers. So, with Yeonju, we investigated other cafes near Greenare. After analyzing 13 franchise and private cafes, we found out Greenare is the only cafe with books. So, we decided to focus on promoting Greenare as a book cafe.
Second problem is promotions. We planned a free tasting
cafe, and she learned to record the sales and provide services to customers. We turned her into a competent manager who can manage the cafe on her own.
We zoomed in Gyute and Yeonju's story, like since 2010, and we successfully empowered two teenagers to stand on their own feet. Gyute earns 1 million won as his first income on his internship, and we increased the total revenue of Greenlight by 200%. That led Yeonju to earn 700,000 won. We continuously guide them, and we will expand our help to teens in need.
We solved our first problem by zooming in. Let's go on to the next project.
When we hear the word foreign workers, it's hard to think of positive images. We normally feel uncomfortable around them because of their different looks. Fortunately, attempts to get rid of these stereotypes were made by various associations during the last few years.
As a result, a lot of people are now aware of the fact that most foreign workers have excessively long working hours without receiving fair wages and respect. However, this doesn't mean that the social status of foreign workers has been improved. They are merely seen as pitiful people who need our help.
We saw this in completely different way. What if the foreign worker helped us instead? Project Dorandoran began from this question.
Then, how can the foreign workers help us? By zooming in, we got the answers. In our universities, there are a lot of students who are majoring in Southeast Asian languages. However, most foreign language classes are about English, Chinese, and Japanese. So the students who are majoring in Southeast Asian languages have limited opportunity to practice their languages.
It's obvious that the best way to learn a language is having conversations with a native speaker. We realized that the perfect learning environment would be made for students if foreign workers helped. This was our idea.
By forming a group of a foreign worker and several students, conversation classes are made. The foreign worker offers the opportunity for the students to actually practice the language they have been studying only through books. In return, students pay a reasonable fee to the foreign worker.
This is also a great profit for foreign workers in 2 ways. Financially, they would be earning an additional 20% of profit in average. This would greatly improve the quality of their lives, considering that an average Southeast Asian worker works 10 hours a day and barely earn 1.2 million won.
Not only would they be earning more money, but this would also enable them to regain their confidence. In this project, they're teaching their own language, and this would enable Koreans to realize that foreign workers are not for simple laboring, but capable of teaching.
To find students who would join our project, we advertise our project all over our universities and formed a partnership with Hankuk Global Center to find foreign workers who can teach their languages. Also, to make sure the quality of our class are high, we went through 2 steps.
First of all, Hankuk Global Center introduced a Thai student who is studying in Korea. She had a lot of experience teaching Thai language, so she helped us make a guideline for the classes. Secondly, we got help from a Thai professor of our university. He gave us feedback about the curriculum we planned.
Currently, an Indonesian foreign worker has applied as a teacher. For a month, the Thai student and our professor go over his class curriculum. And actual classes are expected to start in September with 3 students.
We solved another problem by zooming in. Let's go on to the next project.
When you think of your childhood memories, what pops in your mind? Some of you might have recalled the mom and pop stores, and some of you might have recalled the Poke store. We
We all have more memories.
However, these memories are disappearing. The major franchise companies have indiscreetly expanded their business. As a result, the local stores are in great troubles. They are kicked out of the market because they are unable to compete with the companies with enormous capitals and marketing strategies.
So, we decided to help them become competitive enough to overcome major franchise companies. That's how Project Beyond began.
Project Beyond solves problems by 4 steps.
First, we accurately diagnose the problems that the audience face.
Second, we create a partnership that can help us.
Third, we take into action and motivate the audience to participate in the project.
And finally, when the audience becomes independent and do not need our help, we move on to the next audience.
We selected Internet Tteokbokki located in Otago School. By consulting our audience, we realized they urgently needed our help. It is because 2 major franchise stores were opened nearby, and this decreased their sales by 50%.
As the sales decreased, they had no will to improve the situation. They even considered shutting down their store. We conducted a survey to main customers. When we asked what should be improved in Internet Tteokbokki, 70% of students answered sanitary conditions are poor.
To improve the sanitary conditions, we decided to adapt new interior designs. To common spending, we found partners who can share their talents. After contacting many organizations, we formed partnerships with Shiradam, Country Smart, and students majoring fine arts at Catholic University.
From Country Smile, we received tips and information about wall paintings and how to use tools. Shiradam helped with the paintings, and the Catholic University students selected appropriate colors for the stores and drew new mascot.
After the meetings and 2 days of remodeling, the store changed remarkably. The dirty world display booths changed into clean walls. Moldy and broken ceilings changed completely. The color of the store, which was green, changed into orange to give an appetite. The building's potted outer walls also changed with a mascot.
But we didn't stop there. We decided to adapt marketing strategies. Before side-cutting, they've never had any marketing strategy. They didn't even realize the importance of it.
For a more professional solution, we applied for Samjeong KPMG's talent sharing events. We were able to meet a mentor and professionally analyze the marketing problems of Internet Tteokbokki, and we found appropriate solutions.
These marketing solutions became a bit. First, we decided to develop a new menu that could differentiate Internet Tteokbokki from major franchises. Second, we used free offers known as DOM to appeal to customers.
And the result was a success. Before side-cutting, the sales decreased by 50%. But with our efforts, we increased the sales by 200%. And this was the best sales they've ever had running the store.
However, a more valuable achievement is we empowered our audience. Our audience began to search for what problems they had and tried serving themselves. They started improving their store on their own, such as changing the tablecloths and dishes and organizing the electric wires. Although these are small changes, we are confident that we are completely changing the life of our audience.
사실은 한번 해보자고 모르겠으니까 못 들었어요. 그래서 해서 만났는데 해보니 뭐라 그럴까 저 가게 좋은 학생들이 좀 좌우할 수 있고 절망할 수 있는데 희망도 생기고 열심히 살아가고 의지도 있는데 그런 것 같아요. 잘 만날 것 같아요.
And this is the future plan of Project Beyond. We expect to finish our project in 6 months. The first 3 months, we will solve the interior problems in detail. And for the next 3 months, we will use marketing strategies with constant positioning so that the store can further improve.
When the store becomes entirely independent, the first project of Beyond ends. We will continuously search for the small business that need our help and make them stand beyond.
We solved another problem by zooming in. Let's go on to the final project.
What's your favorite cookie? We had a survey in Myeongdong and got various answers. According to the result, Hankuk took first place, Hankuk second, and Yangparing was the third.
Going through the result, we noticed something strange. As you can see here, our traditional cookie, Hanguk, has the lowest preference. We found this quite ironic. Why are even Koreans turning away from Hanguk? Project Koreo began from this question.
Currently, the demand for Hanguk is decreasing more and more as time goes by. There are several reasons.
First reason is people buy Hanguk only during holiday. People do not regard Hanguk as something to eat casually every day.
And this leads to the second reason. Since people buy Hankuk only on special occasions, most of them are being sold only in large packages.
The last problem is that demand is limited only to middle-aged customers.
Recognizing these problems, we planned this project aiming to make Hanguk more accessible and popular.
To start with, we chose our first audience, Bongsunangwa. Bongsunangwa is a small Hanguk company that makes and sells Hanguk on their own. But this little company had many problems. First, they only sold their products online, and also they didn't have any marketing strategy or knowledge about business.
After consulting with our audience, we concluded they had three needs. First, they wanted to make Hanguk popular to young people.
Second, they wanted to expand their business offline.
Lastly, they wanted to export their product worldwide. So, at first, we focused on advertising Bongsunangwa more professionally online. We made a Facebook page and managed the internet blog of it. This was certainly a way of advertisement, but it didn't bring a noticeable increase of sales. We needed to come up with a better plan.
To increase the sales, we needed to know about Hanguk more thoroughly. So we analyzed the image of Hanguk. Hanguk was viewed as something to eat only on special days and was regarded as something that only old people liked.
These two characteristics are the main obstacles of Hanguk becoming popular to young people. However, we decided to think differently. What if these two characteristics are not obstacles but strengths of Hanguk?
Instead of trying to get rid of this image, we decided to use this image as one of our marketing strategies.
We planned a special sales promotion aiming to holidays, Teacher's Day and Parents' Day. These two holidays are the days people want to buy something luxurious for the elderly. This was the perfect match for Hanguk's image.
We prepared a special Hanguk gift set for Parents' Day. It was made in a bigger size with a polished design. As a result, we sold 21 sets worth 525,000 won.
The gift set for Teacher's Day was made in a smaller size. As a result, we sold 40 sets worth 320,000 won. Through this two sales promotion, we realized that Hanguk have a potential to become popular to young people. So we decided to continue this sales promotion on coming holidays.
However, we didn't stop here. We came up with an idea to enable Hanguk more pop-friendly to young customers. So, we selected snack bar and cafe as a route to sell Hanguk to university students. We developed new items that could appeal to the students.
Snack bars are places where students pick up cheap snack. So, we decided to sell small packed Hanguk at a cheap price. In cafes, we placed Hanguk that would go well with coffee and tea. We contacted many retail stores and we showed them our product samples.
Due to our efforts, products of Bongsunangwa are available in the school snack bar and franchise coffee at the starting from September.
But we didn't stop there. Thanks to our member in Philadelphia, we expanded our business outside Korea. A restaurant in Philadelphia named Hunter showed interest in selling hanwha at their store, and through negotiation, they decided to sell Gongsun hanwha products as one of their menus. Although this is just the beginning, we believe that this is a step forward of exporting hanwha worldwide.
Now, let's go over what we have achieved.
First, we increased our sales by 150%.
Second, our audience became more eager of their business.
And we made hanwha more friendly.
We solved our final project by zooming in.
They are financially independent.
They reach their dreams.
We zoom in close to the foreign workers who are unable to notice.
We can try to understand what they come.
You're now part of us.
We got to make close to small business owners who needed help.
Sales got to get it.
And they are eager to improve their business.
We zoom in close to the musicians who are listening to content.
Hanwha are turning big pieces around us.
And they became familiar.
See, if we give a bit of attention, we can completely change their lives.
We're constantly zooming close to the world.
Presentation has ended. Now we'll begin the question and answer session. Site team may not reveal your school name during the Q&A session as well. Only judges may ask questions.
저희가 현재 아직까지 판매를 시작한 상태는 아니고 계약을 맺고 확정이 된 상태라서 9월부터 교내에서 판매를 시작하기로 했고요. 그래서 지금 현재 홍보장 상품들을 학교 측과 같이 협의하면서
스테이지로 하여금 사회 구성원의 독립적 활동할 수 있도록 하는 노력을 하고 있습니다. 스튜던트에게 그것이 가장 큰 목표라고 생각하는 이유가 중고도 보면서 자립을 하기 위해 돈을 버는 게 이유가
제가 답변드리겠습니다. 플라이텐스에 우리 친구들한테 운영적인 지식을 가르쳐주지 않았다. 맨 처음에 시작할 때는 이런 필요성을 알려줄 때는 저희가 공유하는 친구들이 많았어요. 일단 처음에 들을 때는 저희가 좀 친근하게 하기 위해서 이런 거, 그러니까 그 상태가 손이 핑계점 같은 것도 전혀 이제 알지 못하고 그런 거에 알아야겠다는 그런 필요성도 못 느끼고 있어서 그런 부분을 말할 때는 저희가 이제 경험한 친구들이랑 최대한 그런 걸 이제 풀어서 이렇게 설명해줘서 이제 그 친구들이 또 아 이거 알아야겠다, 이런 부분 알아야겠다, 성격 분석을 해야 되고 우리가 그런 빠른 특징을 가져야겠다라는 걸 알았을 때는 그 다음에는 이제 청소년들한테 경제적인 지식 같은 거 알려주는 그런 단체에다가 저희가 신청을 했어요. 그래서 또 신청받으면 신청을 할 수 있어서 저희가 신청을 해서 그 친구들 거기서 와주신 분들하고 저희가 이제 이런 부분을 했으면 좋겠습니다 하는 부분을 같이 해서 교육을 했습니다. 그리고 두 번째로 일단 저희 대상자인 규태랑 연주는 되게 독립이 절실한 친구들이 있어요. 왜냐면은 쉼터에서 살고 있긴 한데 그것도 나이가 제한이 돼 있어서 거기서 나가야 되는데 일단 부모님이 양쪽 이혼하셔가지고 갈 데가 없고 자립해야 될 만한 상황이었는데 또 원투를 원하는 것도 꿈을 이루면서 자립을 하고 싶어가 있어요. 그때 같은 친구는 그런 요리 쪽으로 해가지고 우선을 하고 지금 수익을 얻고 이제 자립해 나가고 있는 상태이고 이쪽에는 연주 친구는 카페에서 일하고 있는데 그 본인 생각하는 독립하기 위한 개월 시간이 있었는데 지금 임금으로 그걸 이룰 수 없어가지고 나갈 데가 없는 그런 상황이 있어요. 그래서 매니저를 현재한 명이 보시면 아까 70만 원이 더 임금이 올라가고 있었는데 그 친구들은 그렇게 본인이 원했던 바리스타를 요리를 해가지고 둘 다 또 월급을 얻어서 독립하고 꿈을 이루는 둘다
네, 덧붙여서 아까 첫 번째 질문 Q&A 답변드리도록 하겠습니다. 저희가 처음에 저희 팀이 모였을 때 마케팅적으로 저희가 정보 많이 알고 있는 연들이 아니었습니다. 그래서 저희는 이제 저희 팀원 중에 한 명을 이제 그 대회 마케팅 스쿨에 한 명을 보냈고 그리고 또 이제 저희끼리 아이디어를 내도 이게 정말 그 마케팅적으로 효과가 있는지에 대해서 저희가 의문이 생겼기 때문에 3대 KPMG 이제 탤런트 쉐어링 이벤트에 참가를 해서 실제 컨설턴트 분과 저희가 아이디어 냈던 거를 피드백을 받고 그 이후에도 저희가 나왔던 아이디어를 가지고
Time has expired. Judges, please join in thanking the site team for their presentation and hard work.